Mark and Carlo here for another episode of the MPGiS podcast.
It is. It's us. It's us. We're here. I think that still counts
Just
as
us.
me
No
interrupting
guests. Fuck those guests.
And no cuts.
Carlo and I have started this podcast 3 times already, and we're pretty sure this is working.
All
it may
gas,
be a
no
clusterfuck. We don't have any guests this week. It's just Mark and Carlo, and in
Nobody
fact,
will
we're
get
not
back
doing
to
any
us.
We're not doing any MPGiS episodes either. We're basically going to be, now that we've finished all of season 1, we thought it'd be fun to do an episode because you guys, the fans and everyone listening, have been leaving a lot of comments, a lot of questions. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of revisit a lot of things you guys brought up, wanted to know, fill in some of the gaps that we've gone over for the season, as well as actually, you know, fulfill some promises that we gave, like what is Deandra's last name?
Yeah, we promised that like 6 weeks ago.
We are going to explain that in this episode, so stay tuned to find out the truth about Deandra a blank.
It's not blank.
That's right. Her last name is
Her
blank.
last name is blank.
I also went through and collected a bunch of people's like suggestions of what they thought her name was.
Oh,
There's
nice.
some good ones.
Oh, good.
There's
Good,
some
good,
fucking
good.
good ones in there.
Good. So where are we starting? You're driving this bus.
Okay.
You're fucking Sandra Bullock.
So if I'm starting this bus, there's one thing that I'm very excited about. So we're just gonna jump into that before we even get into some of the fan questions and stuff.
Let's fucking
go.
go.
Obviously, Carlo and I are, you know, we love MPGiS, but we love MPGiS fans a little bit more. And so whenever MPGiS fans make something with the show that we've done, it is always our favorite thing. And something just happened, Carlo. Carlo has not seen this. He does not know what I'm about to show him.
I was explicitly told, don't go on social media.
I know. I reposted it. I was like, oh, fuck, Carlo's going to see it. So, yeah, Carlo has saved his virgin eyes for this podcast. So I'm going to share this thing with you. So, Carlo, this is something that... how much do I want to tell you? All right, this is something that just happened.
If this is a porn parody and...
First off, if it was a fucking porn parody, I would be so fucking excited.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Some dark shit. Okay. Guys, if you want to get on this podcast,
if you want us to broadcast something that will get us instantly demonetized and every video on the channel demonetized.
Dude, everything we fucking do gets demonetized.
True.
This is a fucking side
Housekeeping alert. Woo woo.
Yeah, in our last episode with Lily Vonnegut, there was actually a clip that got the episode demonetized on YouTube. So it was when we were talking about all the dicks, and we were talking about how there in the MPGiS there's a scene with Than where he has a room full of dildos and dicks and stuff. I cut that scene from the show into the podcast, and it got demonetized instantly. I mean, literally came back and was like, no. And so I had to go in, cut that scene out. So that scene is available on the Spotify version. You can watch a Spotify video and you can see all the dicks. Actually, no, the dicks are blurred. I even blurred them and it fucking demonetized us. Guys, this is why the show wasn't working. Because these fuckers don't let us have no fun. Blurred dicks? They didn't even, it's just a blurry rectangle. Ridiculous.
No, there was some kind of phallic suggestion there. So God forbid everybody's virgin eyes see blur that looks vaguely like a dick. That might be a dick. Could be the hint of a dick.
Okay, Carlo. So this event just happened, and I grabbed some just a few clips that I found on social media from it. And here it's Mark's
birthday party.
This would have been a fucking hell of a birthday party.
I'm so excited right now. I have no idea what this could be.
I hope they do pinky up. Girl, this is the most popular girls in school drag brunch.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
How about this, dude? A fully MPGiS themed drag show.
Where was this?
This was in Georgia.
Holy shit, dude.
It is true. I'm carrying blank baby. So it is my pee that you hold upon your stick, Trisha. There is no greater honor than being able to...
So she goes into doing a different song that's, obviously we don't have the rights to, so I won't show you all of that. But I will also show you one more clip from this event.
I want to know everything. What the fuck?
What subject?
The subject that you're not from France.
It's just a video of you?
This is not true. Jennifer McMillan cannot be trusted.
Hey, man, I wish I looked that good. I am maybe that tall.
She can be trusted, you idiot.
Oh, my God.
So it was called The Most Popular Girls in the School Drag Brunch. This was on Sunday, May 31st. So this just happened. It is The Most Popular Girls in the School Drag Brunch. And here is the info on the event. Excuse me, who the fuck are you? Well, you better be at Lore in Atlanta on May 31st for The Most Popular Girls in the School Drag Brunch, bitch. Are you Team Cheer Squad or Team Van Buren? Grab tickets at the, loreatlanta.com. Cyborg arms optional, costumes encouraged. Performances by, and then it lists all the performers. And then it goes, Ashley Cacciadorian will be watching the door, so grab your tickets while you can.
I'm in shock. This is amazing.
Right? This is amazing.
This is incredible. I'm gonna go into work.
This isn't 2017. This just happened last weekend.
This is so cool. Also, everyone involved in this, you could have called us. We would have.
Dude, that's what now here's what I will say. MPGiS was tagged in it. I kind of went back and found things. I don't always see everything we get tagged in because if we're not following or they're not following it or some stuff, it like gets put behind walls and I have to go and like allow it. So they may have let us know, but
that makes sense.
Pretty late to the game. They should have worked harder.
Let's put this out there. If anyone, if y'all ever want to do another one of these, and or anyone else wants to do something like this, let us know. We'll send a video, or if we're close, we'll just come by.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're not near Atlanta, Georgia, but if anyone's doing these, let us know. We'll definitely promote it. We'll share it.
We will happily promote it. We'll shoot a video. We'll call in. We're sluts, man. We'll fucking do anything.
Dude, I loved it when I saw this. I was like, "This is incredible." Carlo's gonna love this.
Amazing. I'm gonna eat out on this whole concept for weeks. I'm gonna have such a big head. You're going to work on Monday and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody make a drag brunch about characters that you created?" No. Okay, shut the fuck up.
And now I have seen other people, drag stars and stuff, do some MPGiS performances. And by the way, I love them all. I think they're fucking incredible. But when I realized like, whoa, the entire back billboard looks like MPGiS, and I realized, oh no, this is a full-on MPGiS event
amazing.
That they did.
I'm so excited about this. I want to know everything about it. I want a full recap.
Kudos to everyone who was involved. We love you guys. I've been reposting all the videos I've been finding about this event on MPGiS's social media, so hopefully that helps a little. And we're bragging about you guys on the podcast. You know what? We should probably see if we can maybe find some people to come be on the podcast.
I was just gonna say that we should have a chat on the podcast about it,
especially because like. What's so interesting, and we kind of have touched on this in the past, I think, on other episodes, that like I was very unfamiliar with drag and that entire culture throughout the entire time we were making MPGiS.
Right. Yeah.
And I only really got into really started to follow some drag queens and stuff in the past 3 years, Trisha Mattel and Katya and Bob, and there's a few drag queens that they're fucking hilarious,
amazing, and I mean also our first real introduction into it wholesale was getting to meet Michelle Visage and work with her, and the best possible introduction, right?
No, Frank, I'm not gonna get fucked in the ass on this one. You're not my husband, and it's not Christmas morning.
Yeah, but even when we met her, I knew she was on that show, but I didn't know the show, and I knew she was a judge on it, but I didn't have any idea about, I'm just ignorant to that whole world, even that ignorant to how important she was to that whole world. I just didn't really know anything, but now I understand a lot more. I've seen a lot of the shows, and in fact, I've just recently been Trixie Mattel and Katya have this show called I think it's Queens That Like to Watch or something like that. It's basically like a Netflix show where they just watch Netflix things and comment on them.
Fucking great
it's
idea.
maybe the funniest fucking show I've ever seen in my life.
God.
They're so funny just naturally, but it also really helped me understand that like the humor of MPGIS is very drag
This is
humor.
true. This is very true.
Over the top, super just exaggerated fun characters. So I really get why that community embraces it, and I fucking love it. But I'd love to get like a drag queen to do a podcast with us just to talk about it and stuff, because I'm sure it'd be so interesting, such an interesting point of view of looking at this show that way.
Yeah, I think that would make for a really fun episode to just, talk to some of the folks who put this together. I want to know so much about the ins and outs of everything.
It's fucking.
This made my
just taking the time to make the costumes. Now look, and there's a lot of fucking amazing fans who do awesome cosplays. I mean, there's the
we want
that
to
one
talk to
account
all of
that
you.
literally. Yeah, that's right. One by one.
We need
We're just gonna have
content
all
here,
the fans
okay?
on. We'll celebrate you. Enough celebrating us. No, I'm just kidding. Please celebrate us.
Please, we need the ego stroke. For real, I've been having.
Oh my god.
I've been having such a shitty
We
day
need
today.
it.
I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. My baby woke me up, and everything has gone wrong today, and none of it matters anymore because this is incredible, and I am so happy right now.
It's so funny. I knew you'd fucking love
Fucking
it.
man, that's so.
You and I
awesome.
both. I mean, again, there's certainly a bit of ego stroking when it comes to watching people do something up with our show, but at the same time, like, we just fucking love seeing people who go all out to do something that's just so
100%.
incredible.
Well, and also, like, you and I are fans of this show, like if we could remove ourselves from having made it, we also are very much fans of this show. So when you see like performances like that, we're like the rest of the fan base be like, oh my god, that's so awesome.
Well, that, and I do. I mean, I love the show. I love a lot of shows, but I'm not the type of person. I don't love something enough to like dress up as it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, there are shows that I love. I'm just not that person. I'm not that person that like embraces it as much as some of our fans do. I'm so fucking gracious or so appreciative of having those kinds of fans.
Yeah.
I wish I could love something that much. I just can't. I'm probably broken.
I think it's called NFL football, Mark. You too.
No, dude, I don't fucking know anything about NFL football. All the fucking things I do, I have to look up me and Carlo are in a fantasy football league together. This is what you want to hear, I'm sure. But the point is,
Just wait
it's
until
a
the
group
fall
chat,
comes.
and you guys will start talking about football shit, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what they're talking about. I pretend to know what the hell's going on. The numbers tell me, this guy's going to get better numbers. I'll pick him. That's why I don't win.
Yeah, Mark's
no,
never
I just
won a
never-
championship ever.
No.
I have.
It's such an interesting thing, and I'm literally about to go to a Comic-Con where I'm about to see so many super fans of all kinds of stuff, and I love seeing them. I like the event. I'm just not the person who can really embrace and dig into it. But that being said, nothing makes me happier than to see it.
Yeah.
It's not that thing of like, oh, I think you're dumb to do that. I think it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It's just not something I can do.
It's I think both of us share this. We love it's like loving love, right? Of like, you get excited to see
Gay.
yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Like I like when somebody's passionate about something, it gets me excited, and whether or not I'm passionate about the same thing, I think because I very much like wear all of my passions on my sleeve, like, exactly everything that I'm into at all times. When you see somebody else having that experience, I viscerally feel it and get excited for them. And like seeing something like this where clearly so much effort went into it and the execution of it was fucking fantastic. It lights me up all around.
It's oddly inspiring
100%.
to you and I.
It's almost like I
I don't know that we would have the balls to put on a show and call it the MP, like, and have our actors come in and do MPG and try to promote.
Fair,
It's an
we did. I did once, and that's how this whole thing started.
I want to poop here.
You did a sketch, but you didn't put out
a whole
big
show?
flyer and say,
It's
come to the
wild.
Most Popular Girls in School show and Cachadorian's watching the door.
It's
we know
incredible.
that we think we could do that. It probably would do okay, but it's not something that we feel 100% confident. So just seeing somebody go out there and do it with our show, it's like, that's fucking amazing.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. So it's an interesting
I'm
thing where the
blown away.
fans actually help inspire us to be like, there is enough magic here for this person to sell it. Surely we can figure it out.
Well, I mean, that's always been like what's one of the really special things about this fan base is that, yes, it's rooted in a show that we make and people watch. But there is such a communal aspect and a give and take from the fan base to us and back and forth that, you know, like all through the run of the show. And even now, 9 years since we've put up an episode, there's still this incredible wealth of creativity coming out of the fan base. It blows me away. And, you know, it makes you and I sit there and go like, all right, let's go make some shit. If this is what this is stirring up in other people, let's go make more of it, you know?
That's right. Which leads us into some of our most common fan questions, fan comments.
Sweet.
So I went through and I've been kind of collecting comments as I see them from each episode, trying to find some good stuff that can make some good conversation. And one comment that we definitely get a lot of is if we were to make more MPGIS or even the next season or the next version, what if it's animated? Not stop motion animated, but maybe traditional animation style. So, for example, we have a comment here from Randy Chiao 4268. Have you guys ever thought of turning MPGIS into an animated show similar to Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss? Now, I picked this comment specifically, Carlo.
I'm sure you did.
because there's an anecdote here.
There's more than an anecdote. There's an origin story.
Okay. Well, if you, by all means, please explain. I mean, yes, we have thought about this, and in fact, very specifically those shows.
Yeah, I mean years and years ago, we would run T-shirt contests with every season of the show. One of the first winners of the T-shirt contest, I want to say season 3 or maybe season 4, because I think it was when Britain. I think it was season 4 because it was Mercenary Cheerleader.
Okay.
One of the winners was Viv Medrano, who created Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss long before those shows existed.
How fucking crazy is that? I mean, I saw Hazbin Hotel and was like, oh, this is a fucking great show. Female, kind of driven-esque, but vulgar and aggressive. And I'm like, this is the kind of show that me and Carlo were told no one wants. Because when we were pitching MPGIS, they were like, you can't do an animated adult show directed towards that has a majority of women audience. And we were like, we think you can. They're like, no.
Fuck off. And they were like, no, you fuck off.
And so the creator of Hazbin Hotel was one of the people who designed one of our first fan shirts. I mean, I was a fan of MPGIS. What an incredible guest to have on the podcast, obviously, but an incredibly successful person. I don't know, but there's such a wild correlation.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Also, welcome to today's episode. Mark and Carlo are thirsty for guests.
Yeah. By the way, we're just listing up all the guests we'd love to have.
We just got a text for literally, it's 9:45 at night. We're recording very late tonight, but our dear friend, Tiffany Gray, who used to be the VP of our animation studio and was an executive producer on the last season of Themostpopulargirls, literally just texted me and Mark a link to the drag brunch that Mark just showed me, going, oh my God, what is this? Like, people are like this is literally, people are reaching out to us being like, have you seen this? This is incredible.
That's so funny. Yeah, everybody. I mean, it's in. I was when I saw the video, I was like, "Oh, how old is this?" And I was like, "Whoa, this just happened."
Yeah. So please, if number one, we would love to have y'all on podcast, and if you ever do another one of these, we would love to contribute something, whether it's a video or something. Not an animated video.
Yeah.
We're not promising animated videos.
Can't do an animated video.
Can't do
you know what
animated
we could
videos.
do is we could re-record a voice, and have them. Ooh, we could have like Deandra announce each person.
All right, that's good. That's good stuff. I know.
Or Brittany. Brittany and Lily would gladly do that.
Yep. Anybody that you might be interested in, other characters are available for their positions.
No, thank you. No, thank you, Rach. You can be the DJ. Oh, no. Actually, I honestly, I feel like Jude's got more of a DJ voice. All right, coming up next on the stage, it's Mandy.
Mark, do you think that all DJs are just stripper DJs?
That's what a DJ is. What are you talking about? There's no other DJs who introduce people onto stage. Only strippers.
What about wedding DJs, Mark?
They come to the stage, it's the groove.
Yeah.
You just hire stripper DJs to do that job, but they sound exactly the same.
That's a fair point. That is 100%.
All right, folks, coming up next, we got the father-daughter dance. Father-daughter dance. Come on up, Mr. Benedict.
Oh my God, it is exactly the same. Jesus Christ, I never thought of that.
It's the same guy. Yeah, it's just slightly less lube, but it's the same job.
I don't know how, but that bit is going to find its way into it. At some point, we're going to make more Most Popular Girls, and that bit is going to find its way somewhere.
Oh, yeah. When we catch up with everybody and we're like, all right, how many of them turned into strippers? And it's like, just Cameron. I got kicked off of OnlyFans for being too inappropriate.
I can see Than.
What could you have done?
I can see Than being a DJ for himself at a male strip club.
All right, coming up next is Than. No. Well, Than's coming up next looks like Than.
That's fantastic. Yeah, so anyway, word is spreading like wildfire, apparently, that we're getting texts in the middle of the night from our friends.
Hey man, I hope this club, wherever this thing was at, I hope it makes it so like, oh, we're gonna do another one.
I want a fucking excuse to go to Atlanta now.
You know what Atlanta has a lot of?
Strip clubs.
Okay, come on, next. It's gonna be Brandy.
You're too good at that voice, dude.
Look, did I interview? Yes. Did I not make it? Yes.
The only way that I know that that's not true is if you would have interviewed, you definitely would have gotten that job.
The worst, the only time I interviewed for something even in that same realm was I once interviewed to edit porn.
That's hilarious.
And what you do, how you like the job interview is they just give you a DVD, a porn DVD, and they're like, cut a trailer for this movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But they give you like a little sheet that tells you what to do. And it's like, cut a trailer, this many seconds. And then it says, no pop shots, no penetration. And I was like, I'm out. I can't do this. I thought I was like mature and I was like, I can't be working somewhere where my instructions are no pop shots. I'm out.
So like, I can't have a job where pop shot is a part of the jargon.
Yeah. Where it's just like, hey man, go and cut this up. No pop shots, no penetration. I'm like, all right. I thought I was cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
But on the plus side, I got a free porn DVD, so that's always good.
There you go. That's one thing that anybody who's, this might be like a specific to like the time period where we were making stuff, but every sketch group that like was making stuff on YouTube and Funny or Die in that like mid 2000s, mid 2010s, there was the conversation of like, we have cameras, we have lights, we could probably just like make some money, finding people who want to fuck on camera. Dude, every sketch group had that conversation.
Without a doubt. My friend group was like, we could just start doing porn, making porn. That would make perfect sense. We'll just hire people and yeah. will wear a luchador mask? No, it's never a good idea. Never works out. Of course, nowadays, it's even more of an option. I mean, back then we were like, oh, this would be easy. We should do this. Now, I'm sure most of them are doing OnlyFans.
Right.
And making way
so much more money. So much more money. And never have to worry about anything being
that's how we make
demonetized.
money for MPGiS. MPGiS OnlyFans. And it's just pictures of Barbie dolls. I mean, what's the point of having all those dicks we have?
This is true. We just pictures of the drawer of dicks.
I don't remember what this was for, but we did talk about filming a stop motion sex scene.
I think it was for Havoc.
Well, we filmed, there are sex scenes in Havoc, but we were talking about like you could film like shot for shot because we had, you know, these weird realistic dolls.
Oh,
you
that's
could like,
right.
actually film a porn scene and be like, what would that? What?
I think we were talking about like with our animators of if it was like, I don't know if it was like a stop motion like kind of exercise type thing of like, could you do this?
I think it was, this would be the first time it's ever been done.
Yeah.
I think that's what we were intrigued by.
And that was how
because no one would take the time that it takes to do stop motion to film a porn scene. So no one's ever done it. So we were like, just the idea of being the only ones who've ever done or the first people to ever
Which
do
clearly
something
would then
was
win us
very
at least an
interesting.
AVN award.
Yes, if nothing else, it becomes well known as the only. It wouldn't be with like our characters. We were just going to shoot a straight up random scene and then put it up there and have it just.
We had so many dicks.
Weird fucking ideas you come up with. we just had so many dicks. All right, we'll get back to MPGiS. We'll step away from the strip clubs and the pornography, but we will come back to that. It's a whole circular. So one interesting question that I thought would be an interesting thought experiment. I don't know what your thoughts are on this. At I don't know, Naki Goto, I'm going to say 4345.
Really gave up before you even tried, Mark.
I feel this weird pressure of like don't mispronounce names, but I'm fairly certain no one's named Naki Goto.
Mark, if you feel
like
that
a very
pressure,
popular anime character.
It happens so frequently.
Exactly.
You call people who we've known for 10 years
how miserable
the wrong
I
name.
am. Anyway, what they wanted to know was, who do you think is the worst person in the most popular girls in school?
Oh, that's a
canon.
That's a great question.
Yeah, see, this is why I screen grabbed it.
My first gut instinct is Jenna Darabont.
She's certainly very evil, but think about what she did. Like, what did she really do?
She called Amberlynn Weggers a bitch.
I just hope that the rest of your day is filled with pixie wishes and unicorn hugs.
Aw, thanks. Have a great rest of your day too, Amberlynn.
Do you want to build a snowman?
God, that girl is such a fucking bitch.
End of story.
You know what's so funny is a lot of people really picked up on. I've seen comments from that episode, people being like, "That's how you know she's the worst."
100%. That was
because even Mackenzie doesn't hate Amberlynn Weggers' success.
That's right. When we wrote that was 100% the intention of like, this is how you're gonna know she's fucking evil.
Now I can agree with you in that she is a bitch, but I mean, Tanya Berkowitz killed her. Tanya Berkowitz stabbed her in prison.
Yeah.
I loved that mom.
So she's pretty awful too.
Pretty bad.
And I mean, Jenna Darabont did not, she tried to destroy someone who she hated.
Fair.
And she went to extreme lengths, but she didn't go to the lengths Mackenzie went to. She didn't burn up a car.
I'd say a job well done today, girls.
What the fuck?
Or stab someone. Really, everyone else is, I mean, who is the...
This is some Jenna Darabont fucking gaslighting shit going on.
Look, I'm not saying she's good. She sucks.
Come on.
Is she the worst? Now, let me ask you this. Mackenzie Zales is a hero, and we love her, but is she the worst person?
Oh, no, you know who's the worst? It's the fucking, it's the French team. kidnapped they kidnapped a bunch of other models.
Oh, you're the missing models. Hey, what the fuck happened to you guys? Oh, right.
They were fine.
That's true.
They
kidnapped Liam Neeson's daughter.
Yeah, exactly. Held them hostage,
and they had guns.
and then they were going to try to kill them by force feeding them until they basically exploded. They were going to foie gras them.
Please, no more. I'm gonna explode.
Oh, yeah. Tip that one a little more ranch.
Ugh.
Hey, you guys got any more of that pecan pie? Or are we just only allowed fifths?
I wish she's still eating.
I don't know. We've been feeding her for 2 hours straight. We're almost out of food.
This fucking American bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the French cheer squad was probably second to worst.
Okay, who's your worst then?
The worst is Coach Spitz.
And you, on the other hand, have just been hanging out in the boys' locker room, not doing much of anything.
The only other person that does that is Coach Spitz.
Carry on.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yep.
The worst is the predator who hangs out in the boys and girls'
the adult
bathrooms.
coach who just watches the boys shower. Yeah, no, that guy's the worst.
You know, you kidnap somebody, you're gonna shoot somebody, stab somebody. I hear you. If you're a fucking adult man in a girl's bathroom, get the fuck out of here.
True. Not even the girls' locker room, just their bathroom. He was in the boys' locker room.
I think
watching
the bathroom at the Jack in the Box is where they were.
Yeah, that's right.
Carry on.
Fantastic question.
Yeah, interesting thought experiment there. Somebody asked Dr. Trilogy. See, there's a simple name.
There you go.
Everyone can pronounce that. Dr. Trilogy asked, have you considered an MPGiS comic?
Like an episode where Rachel does like stand-up comedy and crowd work?
If you're not watching the podcast, you can see Carlo already smiling and laughing before he starts speaking to know here comes some stupid ass joke. You only grin like a fucking idiot when the joke's gonna be really bad.
Really bad, man. And where it's just like, I can't fucking help myself. God damn it, I know it's not good. Anyway, an MPGiS comic.
What's up with airfare? Am I right, guys? Fucking give me some leg room.
Anyway, look at this couple up here. Fucking, you guys.
Where are you guys from, huh?
You guys get back tonight?
Are you guys from Detroit?
I got nothing on Detroit. I don't know.
Yeah. Is anyone here from Seattle? I got some Seattle stuff. I got some Pacific Northwest jokes.
One of my pet peeves, you ever go to a stand-up comedy show and the person is just like, they're just so exhausted to be there. It's like, oh, I don't know, fucking, I got this joke.
Hey, here we go. Maybe that's Rachel style. Oh, okay, so what else? Let's see what else I got here written on these notes. CNI dog. Blind? I don't know what the fuck that even meant. Sorry, hold on.
Anyway, MPGiS comic.
That'd be interesting. I mean, it would be interesting about it is we could, if we were to do like a Kickstarter or we were to do like a crowdfunding, an MPGiS comic would be a very cool like bonus gift.
Absolutely.
Like an extra reward, you know, like finding a cool illustrator who does, you know, there's so many great fan illustrations of Most Popular Girls in School. And, you know, we could write a really fun story and to have someone just turn that into a fun comic, that'd be really interesting and neat. I mean, it would be definitely a nice opening foray into the animation, you know, style.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be really cool. It's a skill that neither you nor I have. But
no, but I do like reading graphic novels. So
nice.
I mean, I like to read them. How hard could it be to write them?
There you go.
Yeah, no, we can't draw, guys.
Yeah,
someone who can draw.
Yeah, it's not a conversation that we've ever had, but we like the idea. There was one point very early on, I want to say like season 2 or 3, when we were kicking around the idea of doing like a book.
Ooh, we're gonna do the Overland Park yearbook.
Yeah.
And it was gonna have like all the pictures, and then it would have like the different characters would write shit in on different people's images and stuff. God damn it. We put some work into that and it all fell through.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been a lot of things that ended up on the cutting room floor that never saw the light of day.
October Arts, they write, I love how the dolls are special and couldn't be played with, and yet Trisha still got pink pony mold on her legs. How did she end up with her diseased legs?
That's such a good catch. I'm so impressed.
It's something I don't think about too much, but yes, basically, Trisha, the body we got for her,
she just had like a marker on it.
Yeah, some marker.
Somebody got like a pink marker on it when they were
kids.
Pink
marker was on her leg, and we literally were pulling these dolls like out of a trash bag.
It was a Trader Joe's bag.
Okay, an old Trader Joe's bag full of dolls, and we were like, this body on Trisha, this body on this person. And so we didn't notice or care that she had a mark. And then later, again, you just get stuck with it, and you're like, how often do we do full body shots? How often are we showing that leg?
How often are we doing pop shots?
Not nearly enough pop shots. No penetration, guys. You want to get demonetized fast? We're probably already demonetized for opening up the entire podcast by saying pop shots and penetration.
Yeah, exactly.
Many times we did.
Dude, it's insane how long we went into the run of the show where the method of transporting the dolls was a Trader Joe's bag. Like it was at least 2 or 3 seasons. I'll be honest,
it hasn't gotten much better.
No, it's just a big bin that's been broken for 8 years.
Oh, we do. No, that's true. In mass, we have a very nice organized bin. But like when it's just a few dolls, like Mackenzie's in my backpack right now.
Yeah, I got to figure out where I put Deandra.
Oh, God. Well, the fans all just collectively gasped.
Look, if my baby eats it, the arm's big enough that it won't fit down her throat.
There are that's another thing I couldn't grab. There was an amazing comment where someone was breaking down where all the different dolls came from, and that some of the clothes is very rare and all this stuff. But there are amazing fans who have recreated all of our characters and their outfits for the most part, other than the custom outfits where they made their own. One particular one, which is, I believe it's MPGiS of Coral. Is that her
she's awesome.
Name is?
Maybe Dolls of Coral?
It's Dolls of Coral, but then I think there's also MPGiS Dolls of Coral.
Okay, cool.
So she has multiple accounts. The MPGiS one, she has recreated all the dolls.
And she also designed our lapel pins that we sold a few years ago.
That's right. She's also an amazing artist. That's the Eyes of Coral account. We're promoting the fuck out of you. We love you. But she also just released a video recently talking about how she takes care of the dolls, like how she puts them away, how they're stored, how she organizes them. Dude, and I'm like, you do so much more than we do. Like it's incredible. And frankly, if we ever do bring MPGiS back and there's a character or two that we're like, this one's broken, we'll never be able to fix it, we'll be reaching out. We'll be like, help us, fans. Help us get this Trisha back.
Oh my God. Yeah, seriously. I'm shocked that never happened where we had to crowdsource a character replacement. I'm shocked that every character in some shape or form has made it through all 5 seasons. I know that Brittany has basically been reconstructed piece by piece.
She lost her thumb for quite a while. There's several episodes where her thumb is broken off. And then her elbow came off completely. We had to rebuild her arm.
Yep. And her hair kind of just grayed.
She is the most she's the most used character
in so many ways.
In so many ways. Used emotionally and physically.
She really is the Deandra of our characters in terms of being rebuilt.
If we get back to doing some animated stuff, because we have all the characters and stuff, and we have all the outfits, but we don't have a lot of the sets and we don't have a lot of the props. What I would do is I would just set up a PO box and be like, fans, help us out.
Help us out, please.
I need I'm sure we just get inundated with Barbie shit. And then, I don't know why we never did that. I don't know why we didn't just have a communal PO box people could send us stuff.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't spend so much time on Etsy and eBay buying fucking glasses. We would have just had a truckload of everything.
Oh man, that was one thing with running. Once we had our studio and everything, the amount of time that we had to spend on Etsy and eBay trying to find specific things, like especially like during season 5, like trying to find like the little like croissants and like the like the little the tiny
especially
elements.
when we'd write shit in. Then we'd be like, we kind of wrote this. We need to have this.
I remember one of the worst ones was when we were doing Havoc. We had an episode in the Starbucks and we had to get a Frappuccino. Like we had a Frappuccino specifically written in. It was so fucking hard finding a 1/6 scale Frappuccino on the internet.
Especially the 1/6 scale, because all Barbie dolls have our 1/6 scale, which means it's 12-inch tall character, whereas a lot of toys are like 1/8 scale.
Yeah.
Or,
and like dollhouses,
dollhouses
are a different scale. So you can't use them basically. Season 1 we could have used them. We didn't give a fuck.
I remember like we found like a lot of food, a lot of like like eraser shaped like food and stuff. So we found a lot of food pieces. But when we had to do the Thanksgiving episode, we had to make the turkey out of clay.
That's right.
Mind if I sit next to you, little Zales?
I'm not eating. I had too many crayons.
Been there. Fucking been there.
I think that's the only time we ever made something out of clay.
Nope, there's one other one. Football helmets.
Oh my God, that's right.
The guy throws the ball to his friend, then his friend does good, and then he lays down after a while.
Well, it's interesting that you say helmets.
Yeah,
we made one football helmet. That terrible clay red football helmet. That's right.
Yeah.
And then we even painted that.
Yep.
Because you just couldn't find football helmets at that size.
Yeah, there's no scale, and even like football Ken or whatever, like the scale is so off, it doesn't work at all. So that was the only solution, which is why there's not a lot of football scenes where there's actual football being played.
Right. No, yeah. We couldn't, for a few, before we had custom made jerseys, when we did all new uniforms and new football jerseys, we had those red and white football jerseys that came with some classic Barbie
from
of
like
some
the
kind.
60s. They're probably worth like $500 or something, and we ran them into the ground.
And they're all number 7.
Yeah.
So you'll see like only one person has a number 7 and the other guys have their shirts on backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And the 7's on their back.
Yeah.
Or we cut it off completely.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm sure it's like a $600 jersey now that if we'd had the custom piece and we were like,
I saw that like the original Shay doll like is going for like $100 on eBay unboxed. Just like,
God damn it.
Yeah.
That just terrifies me of like, oh great, if I had to buy a shade, it's gonna cost me a fortune.
I know, right?
Come at a Grizzly asks us, when, if you did you guys decide during production on if Saison was actually French or Canadian?
Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Now they say no spoilers in case the story continues though. I don't think if we were to continue, we would necessarily go with the thing we had considered or thought about doing.
Right.
Do you remember what we were thinking about?
Vaguely.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, dig into it.
We can talk about it. But when did we decide that she was or was not French?
I think right.
We always thought she wasn't.
Right.
I feel like we never at any point thought she was French. And the only time we ever really considered it was during the last season of like, okay, this is the time. We're going to have to address this. What are we thinking?
We figured out the kind of like the ins and outs of what it was.
Yeah, because I mean, it literally was just us thinking like, all right, if she is French, what's funny about that? What's funny that she actually is French?
Right.
Like, how?
Well,
why?
and
Why is that interesting?
Especially as we got further on and we got closer to season 5, we recognized, wait a minute, she just like has adopted every like the broadest French stereotypes possible.
Right. I mean, she's ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't remember exactly when we figured out like, oh, what if her parents are Canadian, but they are in France.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think that was a like during the planning of season 5, because season 5 was in the works for a long time. Because season 5, we'd originally envisioned it as a movie, which is kind of like why it plays the way that it does. Right. And we knew that was going to be like one of the key storylines was they were actually finally going to go to France. And then we figured out that little twist of like, yes, her family does live in France, but they are Canadians who live in France.
Yeah. And so here's what we had considered doing if we were to do another season and focus on the Saison storyline. Now, I don't think we would actually do it this way if we were to do another season. I think we would really reset stuff. Yeah. But because the ending of 5 is Saison being like, it's a boot time. And we know, okay, she's fully Canadian. She actually has an accent. Insanely Canadian. She fully was lying. What we had thought about doing or thought was open to us, we didn't know if we were going to, but it was open to us was, again, it's the storylines coming from a character who hasn't been around for a while. And so because Rachel McMenamin, who was the one who, thank you very much, because Jennifer McMenamin was the one who said Saison was from Montreal in that very first episode, and then she only shows up in the flashback to the New Year's party.
I think so. I'm no longer saying things with certainty anymore. I don't trust it.
I'm fairly certain that she only ever showed up
that New Year's episode.
Oh my God, have you met that new French girl?
Saison?
Yeah. French people are so cool.
I hate to break this to you, Britt, but she's not from France.
She's not?
No, she tells everyone she's from France, but she's actually from Canada.
Canada?
Now, our joke was going to be that no one's seen Jennifer McMenamin since then, so she's gone. The idea was going to be like, what if the crazy thing is in the next season is like Saison's like, oh, okay, great. And then she goes home, locks the door, takes her beret off, goes downstairs into her basement, turns on the light, and Jennifer McMenamin is just sitting there like tied to a chair, gagged. She's like, no one will ever find you. And it's like, whoa, she's actually like a psychopath. And the reason no one's seen her is because Saison kidnapped her the second she outed her. Yep. And it was going to be Saison would be the big villain.
Saison was going to be the big bad of a season.
We didn't really have an idea of what the fuck the reasoning would be. No, it was just a funny idea of just Saison being cute and then her just tied up and gagged. All right, now that we're getting towards the end of the episode and I made you fuckers listen to the whole thing, let's talk about Deandra's last name. So first off, I want to talk about my favorite recommendation for Deandra's last name. Lily on Spotify said, is Deandra's last name Armstrong?
That'd so be good. That's so great. That's so good. My first reaction is, fuck you. That's so good. Fuck you.
Especially if we had said it before episode 11. Like, that would have been epic if we had planned it that far ahead. Look, if it'd been like, my fucking last name's Armstrong, I have no arms. Like,
that let's sell a TV show and then reboot it and fucking set that up.
If we do a new, if we sell this as a show and Deandra's in there, her last name will be Armstrong. We're changing what it was
there you go.
In our ideas.
Yeah.
Another person at Blizzita25 brought up a funny, hilarious point of Deandra's last name is Cinnabon.
My name is Cinnabon. Yeah. Juliet Cinnabon.
Miss Cinnabon.
Mrs. Cinnabon. Oh, Mrs. Cinnabon. So she does say her last name is Cinnabon.
She clearly states it.
But no, that was not what we were thinking would truly be her last name. And then we had a few people who got it right or guessed very close to the right realm of things. Because I gave the hint of it has to do with me and Carlo's career or body of work, a lot of people realized, okay, it most likely has to do with Dr. Havoc because that's the only other thing they've done that's worth a fuck. Exactly. No one knows about the reboots. No one knows about some of the other shows that we did. I wasn't talking about Bumblebrush.
Nobody knows about the porn.
Well, they do now. Yeah, her name was Deandra Fisting.
Shot.
Deandra Pop Shot. See, guys, circular. What did I tell you? No. The true idea that we had that we were going to do, because we were so in love with the show Dr. Havoc, and if you haven't seen Dr. Havoc, and you can't,
it's really
now,
good, you guys.
It's really good, but it's, I think Sci-Fi owns it now, and they won't let it go. But Dr. Havoc's a mad scientist who has all these inventions and stuff, and so people were thinking. We had a lot of people who thought it could be either Deandra Von Ducht, who is Dr. Havoc's assistant and who makes all of his cool weapons and stuff. Honestly, probably a pretty good guess.
Also, a very good name, Deandra Von Ducht.
I mean, better than I think what we were thinking, because what we were actually thinking is that Deandra's last name is Havoc, and that she is Dr. Havoc's daughter from another marriage.
So she would be Allie's half sister.
And that if Dr. Havoc would have continued like it was supposed to, we would have done a crossover where Deandra comes over. And this was also where Deandra gets her robotic arm.
Yeah.
In fact, if you watch Dr. Havoc, there are several scenes in the laboratory where Deandra's arm is actually on one of the shelves in the show. Now, this was obviously just a fun Easter egg, but also it was the idea being, no, he's the one that made her arm. When she goes to pick out her prosthetics and she's like, robot arm, human arm, robot arm, that's Dr. Havoc's lab, and he's helping her pick it out.
Yeah, we talked about the possibility of if at some point we could cross the two shows over, we would cut back to that scene from season 2, episode 1. And we see that exact scene again, but then the camera pans back to reveal Dr. Havoc going, all right, well then go ahead, we'll do both.
No,
sounds
he
good.
Would be like, really? I think it'd be a little weird if you just had one prosthetic. I think you should just pick. Nope, I want both, honey. I really don't. Dad, you left me and Mom.
Dad, I come see you for 2 weeks out of every year. Fucking
you want to
do
spend
this
it
for
arguing?
me.
Or you want to spend it going to get the new cinnamon chorizo at Taco Bell?
Cinnamon chorizo?
Look, Taco Bell makes some weird shit.
That sounds so bad.
But hold on. But does it sound better like this? Coming next on the stage, cinnamon chorizo. Look, guys, I don't know if you're enjoying these bits, but me and Carlo are having a great time. It turns out her name's actually Deandra Cinnamon Chorizo.
That is fantastic, man. I'm literally crying. That's so good.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Deandra Havoc. That was her name.
Yeah,
it was going to be a
Havoc.
crossover.
That was the plan.
We were going to bring the universes together. Deandra's going to need help fighting off these bitches, and Havoc was going to give her some cool super weapon.
Yeah.
Dreams
sick.
that never came true.
Yeah. Go watch Dr. Havoc. Pirate it. Find it wherever you can.
Oh, then let me know where you find it, because I have a hard time finding it. There are some episodes still on YouTube. Some great episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
And a few shorts and bits and pieces. But the full episodes are hidden behind a paywall, and we have not figured out how to get through
behind a paywall
yet.
that I don't think you can pay for. I don't think you can access. I don't know what you call a paywall that like is in. It's just a wall.
No, they're hidden behind a wall.
Yeah.
Not one of those cool walls that has a hole in it that you can, do stuff to.
You mean a glory hole?
Blaine. Oh, sweet Blaine. Don't get involved, buddy.
Oh, glory hole. That's a great name for it. I was gonna call it a cock pocket. Cock pocket. Like a hot pocket, but instead it's a random guy's dick.
Also, I feel like for the people who stayed around, we should they should pull a prank in the comments and just sit there and be like, I can't believe that Deandra's last name was Obama. That made no sense.
Dude, that's so much better than anything I was about to say as a joke. Okay, guys, leave in the comments. Whoa, Deandra's last name was Obama? Huge reveal.
Crazy. Fucking nuts.
First person to comment that we know is the first person who got this far.
Yeah,
into the
exactly.
podcast.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna start doing this at every podcast. Every
Oh my
podcast
gosh,
is gonna
that's
end with
great.
some sort of secret mission.
Commenting prank.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
Guys, thank you so
fantastic.
much for listening. Again, thank you to all you who've been, you guys helped fund or make this entire podcast happen, let alone this episode. We're going to get back to going to episodes next week. We're probably going to have a guest. It's going to be one of the other stars, Most Popular Girls in School, and we'll have Lily back again soon. And back to the regularly scheduled program. But again, if you see cool stuff that you think we'd like to see or want to see us talk about, share it with us.
Yeah.
And maybe share it with us 4 or 5 times because I don't see
Please
everything, but I
do.
try to find it.
We're not on social media that often. Please poke us repeatedly with the content. And just like this is a good moment to thank everyone for allowing this to be a thing, because when we first started talking about this, we were like, let's record a couple and see if there's anything there and if anybody cares. And the response has been overwhelming.
No, it's been really awesome.
Yeah.
So many great comments of people saying that they just love this every week. And that's incredible. And that it's like, okay, then done. Then we're making that happen. That we can do.
Yeah. And I think, Mark and I can't speak for you, Mark, but
please don't.
I never do. This has been so much fun, I think, for both of us. Just getting to relive this and also getting to get back to interacting with the fans on a regular basis. It's like I've talked about a lot. This community that was built off of this crazy show, the fact that it is so full of love and support and fun and enjoyment and just it's incredible. And we appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you. And the fact that this exists is testament to how great you all are.
Honestly, we are hoping that this is the gateway into us getting to make some more stuff, getting more content out to you guys, and so far it really has been, and we have more stuff coming. If you guys have gotten this far, you probably already know, but I uploaded all the seasons as binge episodes, binge movies that you can just watch all at once, like we talked about in previous episodes after those polls. So check those out. People have been loving them. And if you get bored, watch some MPGIS. And if you get really bored, listen to some MPGIS podcasts.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you all next week. Adios, Carlo, you fucking piece of shit.
Wow. It got so heated. We don't say adios to the Mexican member of the cast in such an aggressive tone. We say bye. 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 What about who's from Milwaukee, huh?